In this class we will see force to voltage analogy. Force to voltage analogy, F to V. Force to voltage analogy. Now in this one we will draw. Here it is force to voltage, that means input is force and here the input is voltage. Force is input, that means this is mechanical circuits, and the voltage is input, that means it is electrical circuits. So that means we have to find out the analogy between the mechanical and the electrical circuits whose inputs are force and voltage respectively. Force and voltage respectively. So first we will draw a simple mechanical circuit. This we have solved in a last class. Here this is M, this is K, and this is F, and here the applied force is F of T. This is the rigid body, this is the rigid portion to which the spring and the dampers is connected. To these dampers and the spring the mass is M is connected, and to the mass M the force is applied, that is F of T. And here we have the displacement X, and here we have the displacement X. Similarly, here we will consider a simple electrical circuit, RLC series circuit, because here the three components that we have considered, that is K, F and M. So in the electrical also we will consider the three components, that is RLC, and here we have the input voltage, that is VI. Input voltage, that is VI. Now see here is the displacement, so that here we will consider the current I of T. Current I of T. This is the direction that I assume that current is flowing in this direction. So this current RLC, these are the components, and the VI, that is the input voltage, it forms a one electrical circuits. K, F, M and F of T, that is the applied force, and the displacement X, it forms a one mechanical circuit. It forms a one mechanical circuits. Now for this mechanical circuit, draw free body diagram. Draw free body diagram. So for this free body diagram we have one displacement, so we will have one free body diagram. Here is the M, the displacement is associated with the M, that is the mass. So we will draw the free body diagram at the mass. So there are the three components, so we have the three forces. One more force is there, that is the applied force. The applied force is in the downward direction, so this becomes F of T, and the rest of the forces will be in the opposite direction, that is this is Fm, this is Fk, and this is Ff. These are the three forces. So we know F of T it is equals to Fm plus Ff plus Fk. Now see here, if we write down the equation F of T in terms of the displacement, then we get Fm it is equals to m into d square x by dt square, plus Ff means f multiplied by dx by dt, plus Fk means k multiplied by x. So these equations we have, F of T it is equals to m into d square x by dt square plus f into dx by dt plus k into x. Similarly to the electrical circuits, apply KVL to the loop. Now this KVL it is equals to VI it is equals to R into I plus L into di by dt plus 1 by C integration of I dt. Now put current I it is equals to dq by dt, that is the rate of change of charge. Put I it is equals to dq by dt in the equation, in the above equation. Substitute put it is equals to I it is equals to dq by dt. So we have Vi, it is equals to Vi, it is equals to, this is R as it is, and I it is equals to dq by dt. So this becomes dq by dt plus L as it is, this d by dt as it is, this is d by dt, and I it is equals to what, d by dq by dt. So this becomes d square dt square, and here is q, and here is q. By substituting I it is equals to dq by dt in the above equation, so this becomes d by dt as it is, d by dt, and I is dq by dt. So this gets multiplied, so this becomes d square q by dt square plus this 1 by c as it is, 1 by c as it is, and integration of dq by dt, that is nothing but the q, that is nothing but the q. So this is my equation. Vi it is equals to R dq by dt plus L into d square q by dt plus q by c. So this we can write Vi it is equals to, so this we can write it is equals to the L into d square q by dt square plus R into dq by dt plus k into q, k into q. So this is my first equation, or the equation number A, and this is equation B, equation B. Now equate the equation A and B, equate the equation A and B. So what we get, F it is equals to Vi, M it is equals to L, F it is equals to R, and K it is equals to Q divided by C, Q divided by C. So K it is equals to 1 by C. Now here is the X and here is the Q, here is the X and here is the Q. So that means if we compare the equation 1 A and B, write down here, compare equation A and B, A and B. So here is mechanical system, and here is electrical system, here is electrical system. Now see here, so what we get here, F it is equals to Vi. So that means here is the force, here is the force, that is F, and here is the voltage, that is V in general. Then this is mass, here is the inductance, here is the inductance. So here is mass, that is M, and here is inductance L. Then here is the damper, and here is the resistance R, here is damper, that is F, and here is resistance R. Then here is the spring K, and here is the reciprocal of the capacitance, that is 1 by C. Here is the spring K, and here is reciprocal of capacitance, reciprocal of capacitance, that is 1 by C. Now here is the displacement, that is X, and here is the charge Q. Here is displacement, that is X, and here is charge Q. So this is the analogy. So that means in mechanical to electrical, suppose if we are converting the mechanical circuit to the electrical circuits, then we can have the equivalent, that is force, then we will have the voltage in the electrical circuits. Here is the mass, then we will have the inductance. Here is the damper, then we will have the resistance. Here is the spring, so we can draw equivalent is 1 by C, that is the reciprocal of the capacitance. The displacement we can replace it by charge, that is Q, that is Q. So this is F2V analogy, this is F2V analogy. This table is for F2V analogy. Now see there, we can have another analogy, that is force to current analogy. Force to current analogy. It is also called as F2I analogy. F2I analogy. Now again we will have the circuit. One is for the mechanical and one is for the electrical. In the mechanicals, again we will consider the same circuit. Here is the this is F, this is K, here is M, and again here is F of t. Here is the displacement is again x. Here is the displacement again x. Similarly, in this one, here is the force to volt current analogy. That means if the input is force, then there is a input is current in the electrical circuit. So what happens here? We will have the input current that is I, and now all these components, that is resistance, then inductance, and then capacitance, are connected in parallel. This is R, this is L, and this is C. This is R, L, and C. This is the current. Let's say this current is IR, this current through the inductance is IL, and through this one it is IC. Apply KCL, that is Kirchhoff's current law, to circuit. Then we have the total current. This I is divided into three parts. This I, the applied current, is divided into three parts, that is IR, IL, and IC. So we can write down I, it is equals to IR plus IL plus IC. Now this is the sum of all the currents flowing through the three individual components, that is IR plus IL plus IC. It is equals to total current, that is I. Now see here, this is this current is divided into three parts. Now here we assume that the voltage is V. The voltage at this point, voltage at this point, voltage at this point, and the voltage at this points will remain same, because it is a equipotential point. So we know here the voltage at this point, at the L point, and at the C points will remain same. So we can write down I, it is equals to this is the voltage V, this is divided by R, so we will get the current IR. Plus this is the inductance L. So here we have 1 by L integration of V dt. This is the currents flowing through the inductance, plus C into the voltage across this capacitors is V, so that means it is dV by C multiplied by dV by dt. Now we know, put V, it is equals to d phi by dt. That is the rate of change of flux. V is directly proportional to the rate of change of flux. So that means we can write down V, it is equals to d phi by dt. So now after this one we can have like this. This is our current I. So this current I, we can have this equation like this one. This is I as it is, and V, it is equals to what? d phi by dt. So 1 by R is constant. So here is 1 by R, and this V is nothing but d phi by dt. So this becomes d phi by dt plus this is 1 by L as it is, and integration of d phi by dt is phi. So that means it is phi divided by L. So this is phi divided by L plus here is C is constant, so C as it is, d by dt as it is, and V, it is equals to what? d phi by dt. So that means d by dt into d phi by dt, that means it is d square by dt square into phi, and it is multiplied by C. So we can write down here C d square phi by dt square. And here for this mechanical system we know what is our equation. F of t, it is equals to this system and these systems are same, both the systems. This system for the F2V analogy we are assuming the same system for the mechanical, and this is the system which is same that of your F2V analogy. So our equations will remain same. Our equations is what? M into d square x by dt square plus f into dx by dt plus k into x. So we can have the same equation. That is f of t, it is equals to m into d square x by dt square plus f into dx by dt plus k into x. Let's say this equation is A. And here we can have the equation I. We will write down here is C d square phi by dt square plus this is 1 by r d phi by dt plus this is phi by L. This is just rearrange it. And what is our f of t? F of t, it is equals to m into d square x by dt square plus f into dx by dt plus k into x. Now this is our equation A and this is equation B. Compare equation A and B. Then here the force, that is nothing but the current. This is mechanical system and here it is electrical system, and we will find out the equivalent of this one. So in the mechanical system, here is the force that is F, here is current, that is I, here is the M, here is the C, here is the mass, that is M, and here is capacitance, that is C. Then here is the F, that is damper, and here is the reciprocal of resistance. Here is damper, that is F, and here is reciprocal of resistance, that is 1 by R. And here is this is K, and here is 1 by L. K is the spring and L is the inductance, that is the reciprocal of the inductance. Here is the spring, that is K, and here is reciprocal of inductance, that is 1 by L. Here is the displacement x and here is the flux phi. Here is displacement and here is the flux phi. So force, which is equivalent to the current, mass, which is equivalent to the capacitance, damper, which is equivalent to the reciprocal of the resistance, that is 1 by R, and the spring K is the reciprocal of the inductance, that is 1 by L, and the displacement, that is x, is the reciprocal of the flux phi. So this is your F2I analogy, and this one is F2V analogy. This is F2V analogy and this is F2I analogy. If suppose there is a numericals on F2V and F2I analogy, then we have to refer this table. This will give us the equivalence of mechanical to the electrical circuit.